Hi there guys, Sam here. Welcome to another video where I go through the Continental Premium Contact 6s. So I'll get straight into the video. So yes, you join me once again for another video. Thanks again so much for the support recently on the channel. Please feel free to check out my other content that I've got on. I've sort of been organising my playlist as well. So there's plenty of bits to check through: Porsche content, Golf R content, fast Ford Fiesta ST, all sorts of content, and also tyre reviews as well. So please feel free to check those out in my playlists. Straight onto this video, and I wanted to give a really good sort of long-term kind of impression on the Continental Premium Contact 6s. I go on quite a lot about the Michelin Pilot Sport 4s, which I'm running on my Golf R at the moment. But actually the Continentals were the first tyres that I got that I really noticed a change in the characteristic of a car. So as you can see just from the screenshot on the screen, I used to have a Fiesta ST in Spirit Blue from 2013, and I ran that for 4 years. And that car as stock came with Bridgestone Potenzas, which I kept on the car, and I replaced them for stock up until about 30,000 miles. And for the last 9,000 miles that I owned the car, I had the Premium Contact 6s on them. And the big thing that I noticed the moment I put those tyres on, and throughout my sort of journey of owning them, was how much sort of the ride improved. Continental kind of market this tyre and this new type of tyre, particularly when I got it, as a car that should be just as sort of fun and quirky to drive as a Continental Sport Contact 5, but with the comfort of their kind of premium contact tyres. And to be honest, I noticed that 100%, and it really changed the characteristics of that car, particularly with the firm ride that it has. I really noticed a bit more compliance in it. I felt it took away a little bit of the sportiness that it had from the Potenzas, but to be honest, it was kind of worth the compromise because it's such a fun, agile car anyway. It really did the trick. And I would straight away say, if you're someone who has like a 3 Series BMW or just like a comfortable family car, it's such a great tyre and a great compromise to have, and certainly something that I'd consider in my Golf R in the future. Probably something that I'd like to run alongside maybe another tyre for the summer, maybe something like a Sport Cup 2 tyre, go quite serious for say 3 months of the year and run these for the rest of the year, because to be honest with you, they were really good in the wet as well. So as you can see from this little video clip, we currently own a molten orange Fiesta ST, which we've had for about 3 years now. And for the last about 12,000 miles, we've also had the Premium Contact 6s on the car. And I spoke to my other half, and she sort of gave me her impressions of it, and also my impressions of driving that car as well. And again, the same thing sort of came up. The ride was a little bit more compliant. Tyre noise, a little bit more improved as well. Again, this is coming straight off the back of a Bridgestone Potenza tyre. And I just think it's such a well-matched tyre to kind of give you a brief, quick overview of. And particularly from sort of like someone who's had it for sort of like a long term, for such a long period of time on our cars. And it really is a proper premium tyre as well. You know, it offers decent sidewall protection as well. The Fiesta ST has low profile tyres and is very suspect to curbing, as you might have been able to notice from my Spirit Blue one, where I did unfortunately curb it a few times. And it actually has quite a good, nice look to it. The Continentals always seem to have quite a nice look to their tyres, if that's kind of your thing as well. Economy wise, I did notice, you know, the rolling resistance for this tyre is really, really good. I noticed a little bit of an improvement in economy, to be honest with you. It made it just a little bit more relaxing to drive, and I really enjoyed it. And it never really took away, you know, going for a blast either. You know, it kind of had that best compromise. And particularly as in this specific spec, it's in 17-inch wheels, you're kind of limited of what tyres you can go for. For example, you can't go for the Sport Contact 6s on this tyre, that's sort of 19-inch and above. And that's certainly more of a serious tyre. But if you're sort of everyday user, I'd really, really would recommend this tyre for your car as being probably the main mark improvement on, say, our like Fiesta STs that we've had. And I wouldn't really have it any other way, to be honest, because particularly for road use on that type of car, a real sticky tyre might be a little bit too tricky. So yeah, there you go, nice little quick video on the Continental Premium Contact 6s, a tyre that I think is really, really top of its class. You can get it in a variety of different sizes, not just 17-inch, get them in 18-inch, 19-inch, all sorts of different types, and I really, yeah, I would 100% recommend them. The last thing I'd probably say is tyre wear was about average. It was about the same as what we got previously. I think on a front-wheel drive performance type hatch, I was getting about 17,000 miles, 16,000 miles out of the Bridgestone Potenzas, and obviously I only had tyre on that car for about 9,000 miles. But we've had it on the Molten Orange ST, and we've had that now for about, what, 12,000 miles, and they've still got decent life left in them. So I'd say tyre life is really, really good as well. And particularly as the front tyres take a beating, because if you're not familiar with like Milton Keynes and the roundabouts and places like that, and a car like that, you can really wear through the fronts quite easily, particularly the inner edge of the tyre as well. My final little thing on the tyre is that cost-wise, it is very cost-effective. I think for me, it's not really that much different to say like a Pilot Sport 4. The Michelin tyre, you can certainly pick up a Premium Contact 6 tyre for around sort of £90 to £100. And if you get sort of like all four, you can certainly get a set. So I get my tyres off Black Circles, that's just me. But yeah, they're certainly on the premium end of this sort of tyre, but I think 100% worth it. It's the it's the main point of contact for your car, and it can really change the characteristics of your car, whether or not you have just like a family saloon car or just an easy day-to-day car, or a nice little performance car as well. It kind of ticks the boxes. So yeah, I hope you found that useful. Please feel free to drop a comment if you've got any questions on the Continental Premium Contact 6s, and I'll be happy to answer them, and give it a like if you enjoyed this video. And again, share to someone who might be able to find this useful as well, and subscribe to stay tuned for plenty more content to come. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers guys.